Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Dear brothers and sisters in Dhamma, faithful devotees, today we are going to study Abhidhamma lesson, the second course. Actually, first of all, I want to teach do the revision class first. Now, do you remember the first lesson, first course of a few months ago? We already teach. Still remember? Okay, anyway, Abhidhamma is the highest excellent teaching of Buddha. Abhidhamma is the highest teaching. It is we call Paramattha, ultimate reality, teaching of ultimate realities. There are 4 types of ultimate realities. Do you remember? What are the 4? Citta, Cetasika, Rupa and Nibbana. About the Chitta, what is the meaning of Chitta? What is the meaning of Chitta? Yes, consciousness. What is the meaning of consciousness? How we understand? Chitta means taking the object. Taking the object and knowing is clearly. But without Chitta, we cannot understand the object. After we take the object, then the Chitta process can, because of Chitta process, we can understand what is this object, what is this object, what is this object. Chitta always taking the object. Then Cetasika is always Chitta arising with mental factors. Without mental factors, Chitta cannot arise. The same way, without consciousness, mental factors also cannot arise. The Chitta and Cetasika are always working together. Always stay together, but they have the different kind of mental factors for each mind. The Rupa is a form, the materiality, but we are not yet study the Rupa. But anyway, we know that our physical body. We have the 2 types of body: physical body and mental body. The mental body is, we can divide in 2 ways: consciousness and mental factors. This is we can divide the mental body. The same way, this is physical body also, we can divide into 27 parts of Rupa. Each person has 27 Rupa, but total 28. Okay, example, now we can say eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, okay, etc. They have the different type of material, the form. It's we call Rupa, form. Okay. The Nibbana is a special case, a special one. The Nibbana is taking Nibbana is become object to the supermundane consciousness. Always the supermundane consciousness taking the Nibbana object. Nibbana is no more defilement. Nothing, anything. Okay, but anyway, the first 3 we have to study clearly. The Chitta, Cetasika and Rupa. But I want to explain today about the chitta first. Again, there are how many chitta? How many chitta? There are 89. The brief way 89. The long way 121. Those are 89 consciousness. We can make the group. How many group we can make? There are 4 groups according to the plane. Bhumi. Kama Vachara Chitta, sense sphere consciousness. There are how many? 54. Rupa Vachara Chitta, fine material sphere consciousness. 15. Arupa Vachara Chitta, immaterial consciousness. 12. Lokuttara Chitta, the supermundane consciousness. There are 8. The short way 8, the long way there are 40. Okay. Now what are the 54 Kama Vachara Chitta, sense sphere consciousness? Those are consciousness also we can make the 3 groups. We can make the 3 categories. What are the 3? Akusala Chitta, unwholesome consciousness. Ahetuka Chitta, rootless consciousness. Sobhana Chitta, beautiful consciousness. So now what is the meaning unwholesome? What is the meaning akusala? Akusala means? I already explained before, no? Do you have the previous notes? Didn't bring. What is the meaning akusala? No kusala, akusala. Don't have good thing. It's called bad thing. This is the simple meaning. But they have the deep explanation about akusala. After arise akusala consciousness, our mind become healthy? No, what happened? Our mind become suffering, no? Unhealthy. Always the akusala can produce the heart pain. Heart pain. This means because of akusala mind can produce unhealthy mind, unhealthy thing. The same way, the example, if someone want to be the healthy person, but we always consider about our physical body only. We always consider our physical body. It's true? Yeah, always thinking about our physical body. But we never think about our mind, the mental body. If you want to get the healthy mind, you should cultivate wholesome thing only. Because of the wholesome mind can produce healthy mind. Because of healthy mind can be the healthy body. That's what one day our Lord Buddha explained. Ayang kayo andabhuto pariyonaddo. This physical body very easy to damage. Just like egg. After fall down the egg, you break. Easy to break. The same way our physical body. If someone think, I want to be healthy person according to physical body, it is the foolish idea. This is the foolish thought. But Lord Buddha mentioned, you should try to keep good mind all the time with mindfully. This is a healthy. That's why the akusala always they make it heart pain or making a heart broken because of the akusala. The ahetuka chitta. Ahetuka means rootless. What are the roots? How many roots? There are 6 roots. What is the meaning of the roots? Example now, they have some tree, they have the rootful tree and rootless tree. Do you remember? Do you know? Some of the palm leaf, palm tree don't have the strong roots. Only small roots. Because of that, very easy to fall down. And after cut off those are the palm leaf cannot grow in. What is the reason? Because of small roots. Don't have the strong roots. The same way, according to the consciousness also, they have the rootful consciousness and rootless consciousness. What are the 6 roots? Lobha, dosa, moha. Alobha, adosa, amoha. What is the meaning? Lobha, greed, attachment, craving. Dosa, hatred. Moha, delusion. If some consciousness arising because of the lobha, because of the dosa, because of the moha, those are consciousness very strong. Then this dosa consciousness, dosa mind can produce the very strong akusala karma. They can produce the akusala karma. Then we can get the very, very bad result in future. That's why those are akusala mind we call rootful. The same way, because of alobha, non-greedy, adosa, loving kindness, amoha, wisdom. Some consciousness arising because of good roots. They can produce good result. But those are consciousness we call rootless. No more roots. Don't have any bad roots or good roots. That's why we call rootless. Okay? This is rootless consciousness. There are 18. Sobhana chitta. Sobhana is beautiful. Beautiful. We are always like the beautiful thing in this world. But we are always thinking about the material thing. But if you want to make the beautiful mind, if you want to get the beautiful mind, if you want to cultivate the beautiful mind, this is a beautiful consciousness. You should cultivate. Under the beautiful consciousness, they are wholesome and good resultant and good functional consciousness. The same way, there are 12 unwholesome. There are 12 unwholesome consciousness. What are the 12 unwholesome consciousness? What are the 12? According to page number 1, and you can see the board, the PowerPoint also. Actually, no need to explain one by one because we already explained before. Just you can read the meaning. No need the Pali. No need Pali. Just read the meaning. One consciousness accompanied by pleasure, associated with wrong view, unprompted. All the time arising like this consciousness. The number 2, consciousness accompanied by pleasure, associated with wrong view, prompted. Number 3, but this is the wrong view and associate with wrong view, disassociate with wrong view. Now you know the difference of the between. The wrong view is you understand, but the some consciousness arising disassociate with the wrong view means not the right view. Okay, not the right view here because the right view cannot produce the lobha, the greedy mind. This is according to that place, because some example when you are sometime we can explain like this. Someone became Sotapatti, stream enter. After that, those are noble person also is still attached to the property, is still attached to the children, is still attached to the material thing. But they are arising only attachment mind, but not the wrong view. They attach to the property, attach the children, but not arising wrong view. Example now, I always give the example of the Visakha. The Visakha after Sotapatti also, she wear the very strong, the very valuable, the necklet, no, garland, the gold. And she wear the very beautiful cloth. But she is still attached to this property. Why? Because of lobha mind. She not yet destroy the lobha. Still arising the lobha, but those are lobha arising with the pure mind, pure lobha arising, not this lobha not associating wrong view. Another example, the Anathapindika also. He still attached his own property. He is still attached to the monk. That's why the one day, he every day offer the porridge and extra food for the 500 monk. Every day he offer. But slowly, he became poor. Finished his no more, because he stopped his business. Then because of that he became poor. After that he worry. Oh, before I offer very good food for the monk, but now I can't offer not enough the requisite, not enough. But why? And then he thinking always about that. Then because why? He attached to the monk, attached to the property. He want to offer the good thing. But still, means arises the pure lobha for the after became Sotapatti. The same way, who has the strong practical knowledge. Example, some bhikkhus, after practice vipassana, he can see what is the truth in this world, what is the suffering, etc. But he also want to eat to save his life. But when he eating, the meditators when he is eating, is still attached to the food. They enjoy with the food. But the very rare to appear the wrong view in this moment, because he has the practical vipassana knowledge. Who has practical vipassana knowledge? Who has experience of vipassana? Then at that time he can control his mind. But it still arises lobha, pure lobha, not wrong view. That's why the two way, disassociate with wrong view and associate with wrong view. Another one, someone attached his life, attached the property because of the concept, man. This time was not arising wrong view. The conceit and wrong view cannot arise together. You know the mana. The Chinese people man, no? Man. They cannot arise together with the wrong view. Then you can apply your daily life. Oh, I had a good vehicle, I had a good house, I had a good wife, I had good children. Someone think always like this. Arising, still attached, the lobha, and not the wrong view. Arising conceit. Okay, number 4 also same. Disassociate with wrong view and prompted. Prompted. Number 5. Now there are the two groups according to the feeling of the consciousness. The first 4 accompany by pleasure. Then the second 4 accompanied by equanimity. Now you can understand what's the difference between two group. Okay, I no need to explain, huh? Okay, please continue. Yes, this is a 8 type of Lobha mind. Okay, next group. There are 2 types of hatred consciousness. 2 types of hatred consciousness. What are the 2? Now this is a hatred mind, angry mind. If someone dislike anything, the example now, sometimes our mind always try to take the good object. This is attachment object. If you cannot attach to the object, then what's the opposite? Disattach. Disattach moment means very easy to get angry. Very easy to get unhappy, awareness. This is a 2 type of dosa. Another group, there are 2 type of delusion consciousness. What are the 2? Yeah, about the doubt. Actually, there are 2 types of doubt. Some doubt, all the time doubts can produce karma. Because of the Chetanaham Bhikkhave Kammang Vadami. Lord Buddha mentioned the volition is a karma. There's someone doubt about the flowers, about things, material thing also. This is a doubt. But those are doubt cannot produce birth link in mind moment in the next life. Cannot produce strong akusala karma. But someone has doubt about the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, about your practice, and about your life, about the samsara life, about the participant depending origination. Those are doubt mind can produce birth link in mind moment. There are 2 types of doubt. But anyway, anytime arising the doubt for any object, arising this consciousness, because of this consciousness. Okay? But that's why nowadays, example, the Buddhist people, they are who has strong faith for the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, they never ever take the bad object regarding the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. They always have good faith. Not easy to appear the doubtful mind because of the sasana, because of the practice, because of the Dhamma. Okay, but sometimes arise in the doubtful mind for us because of the other things, because of the other people, except there are 8 types of object to arise the doubtful mind, according to the Lord Buddha's teaching. Do you remember last time I already explained about Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and morality, and in the past life, in future life, in the past and future, and depending origination. Okay. Now the next one, with restlessness. This is also all the time arising. When you are meditating, very difficult to get the concentration mind. Very difficult to you keep your mind in the one pointness. Very difficult to maintain your meditation object. Right? All this arises in the different type of wandering thoughts. Those are wandering thoughts. Consider the restless mind. Uddacha. Who has a strong uddacha? It's difficult to maintain his mind. Then uddacha can arise because of the lobha, because of the dosa, because of the moha. But uddacha moment, only moha mind. But the example, if you have done anything bad before, all the time arising dosa mind when you are meditating, the disturb for you, for your meditation object. This is a restlessness mind, uddacha. This is one of the delusion consciousness. The same way now there are total 12 types of unwholesome consciousness. Do you have anything to ask regarding that? Okay. The rootless consciousness, ahetuka mind. The 18 type of rootless consciousness also we can divide into 3 groups, 3 categories. What are the 3? Unwholesome resultant consciousness, wholesome resultant consciousness, functional, rootless functional consciousness. Okay. Now, wholesome and unwholesome, there are 2 types of resultant. The example, there are, what are the 7? Eye consciousness, ear, nose, tongue, body. Example, there are 5. But the 2, they are same. Unwholesome also, there are 5 consciousness, 5 sense consciousness, and wholesome also. Example now, if you can, when you are seeing the bad object, bad thing, then arising unwholesome eye consciousness. When you are seeing the good thing, arising wholesome eye consciousness. Same way, you are hearing good and bad. You are taking good and bad smell. You are taking good and bad the taste object. When you are taking the good and bad tangible object, at that time you can understand this is a wholesome result or unwholesome result. The same way, they have the receiving consciousness and investigating consciousness. We know if eye consciousness arising with unwholesome resultant, it is unwholesome resultant, eye consciousness arising, those are object receiving mind also become unwholesome. Investigating mind also become unwholesome. The same way, we have to understand there are 7 types of unwholesome and 8 types of resultant, wholesome resultant. But there are under the unwholesome resultant mind, they have 2, upekka sahagata sampatichana and somanasa sahagata, the somanasa santirana, upekka sahagata santirana. Investigating consciousness accompanied by happiness or by joy or by equanimity. You know the difference between? Do you remember the meaning? Example now. I am taking the Buddha statue of this object. This object is a good object. Then arising wholesome resultant I consciousness. After that, the receiving mind also become wholesome. Investigating also become wholesome but pleasure, the happiness, the joyful mind. Why? This is a nature of the object. What is the nature of the object? It's a good. We call ittarammana. Ati ittarammana. It's strong, good object. The same way, we are seeing the flowers also. Can be ati ittarammana. Why? We take the flowers offered to the Buddha. I have the good intention. But someone take these flowers to decorate your house or for another for other things. At that time, difficult to produce wholesome mind. Because at that time we attach the flowers to make beautiful. We want to do a very good flower arrangement in our house for the festival. But we arrange the flowers for the Buddha. At that time, from beginning to until end of the whole act, they're going with the wholesome mind. That's why Lord Buddha mentioned there are 3 types of volition. The before offering, and during the offering, after offering. That's why those are things, the flowers and the food are idol. When we are offering for the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, from the beginning to until end, all that arise in wholesome mind. The same way, the Buddha image. This is very desirable object. Because of that, arising investigative mind become somanasa. Okay. One more example. Okay. Now about our skin. Skin is one object. Okay. I want to take the skin object. Someone meditate. Some meditator, someone not meditator. But 2 of them taking this object. The skin sometimes very, very clean, very beautiful. But some skin not beautiful. Who is not meditator? Those are people, it's a good, they are attached. It's not good, they are disattached. But meditators always taking this object like equal object. He not attached, not disattached. He's taking for the meditation object. He think, oh, this is a body. I have to this body skin. The slowly destroying. This is the nature of the body. Then at that moment, his mind become equal. Then investigative mind can be upekka. Cannot be somanasa. Upekka. Okay? But we have to, the different people, different way they take in the object. Then another one more example. There's flowers. Who doesn't know the Dhamma clearly? Then, oh, very beautiful flower arrangement, very nice. They attach. Okay, they attach. Because flowers is a good object. If you can see this good object, this is arising the wholesome resultant I consciousness. Receiving also become wholesome resultant. Investigating also become wholesome resultant. But you are attached, then arising lobha, greedy mind, akusala mind. But the meditators also taking this object and these flowers, yes. But slowly going to anicca. This is impermanent. It is suffering. It is non-self. He always thinking about the according to the meditation way. He take the object. Then his mind become, but still arising, wholesome resultant. Receiving also wholesome resultant. Investigating become upekka. That this way we have to understand. Okay, another, the three consciousness, rootless functional consciousness. Usually we know the functional consciousness always arising in the Arahata's mind, in the Arahata's heart base. But among two rootless functional consciousness can arise for everybody who has bases, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Who has bases can arise, two of among. Upek panchadvara vajjanan, manodvara vajjana. Means the five sense door adverting consciousness accompanied by equanimity. Mind door adverting consciousness. Now, do you remember before I gave one example for the five door adverting consciousness? Like spider. Do you remember? Spider after make the net, then web. He stay in the middle of the, but the mind is thinking not only one place. He look around the whole his area. If any of instead coming, very go and quickly he can catch. The same way, Fido adverting consciousness always looking the Fido. Ear, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Always looking. When the object is coming, then he can give the without permission from the Fido adverting consciousness. Any door cannot take object. That's why our Lord Buddha mentioned, explaining, when the object impinges to your eye base or ear, any base, the same moment impinges the heart base. This is a way. Then the same moment impinges the eye base and ear base, the heart base. But when they impinge the eye base, example, the first moment cannot arise eye consciousness. But that moment arises only the bhavanga chalana, the vibrating of bhavanga, and arrest bhavanga, and arising Fido adverting consciousness. Those are mind give the again call to the eye base, please take the object. Then again take the impinged object. At that moment arising eye consciousness. The same way we have to follow. Then without that's why we call the panchadvara vajjana mind, which we call viti patipadaka manasikara. Viti patipadaka manasikara, Pali. How we call English? Viti patipadaka means the producing the mind process. This mind can produce the Fido mind process. Fido process. Without Fido adverting consciousness cannot produce the Fido process. The next one, the Mindo adverting consciousness. There are two meanings. According to the Fido, it's we call Vattapana, determined consciousness. And in the pure Mindo process arising. Example now, when you are meditating, at that time we have to close your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. But you are looking only your meditation object. You are taking the object from the heart base. You are taking object from the heart. At that moment, the mind adverting consciousness taking the object from the heart, from your bhavanga. From bhavanga, we take the object. This way, this adverting consciousness we can call javana patipadaka, producing javana. Without this mind, cannot produce javana. Cannot appear the javana. That's the example. Sometimes you are looking, you are reading, or you are looking something, and then somebody going, but you are not intended to take object, but still you can see the dark or maybe shadow of this object, but you don't know, you cannot see clearly who is going, what happened. At that time, not arise javana. Cannot arise. This means not arise adverting consciousness clearly. Then the one more meaning, this adverting consciousness always helping to arise javana. Help to arise javana. This is Lord Buddha mentioned. Yoniso manasikara, ayoniso. There are two attention. Proper attention and improper attention. Maybe wise attention, unwise attention. Fido adverting consciousness after became the wise attention, then can produce wholesome mind. Before the wholesome javana, always adverting consciousness become wise attention. Before the unwholesome javana, unwholesome mind, this adverting consciousness become unwise attention. But anyway, there are two Fido adverting and Mindo adverting consciousness can arise everybody who has the basis, except asanya satta. Asanya satta means only material, only body, no mind, and except arupa satta, only mental body, no physical body, except the fight of beings. Other all who has the Fido or maybe one or two do always arising Fido adversive consciousness. Okay. Next one is smile, producing consciousness only for Arahat, not for us. We are smiling because of the lobha. Sure? We are smiling because of wholesome. Why? After we offer something to Buddha, because happy, we are smiling. Anyway, the somanasa mind, the mind can produce a smile. But we have to know which kind of smile, good and bad. Last time I explained already. But this mind only for Arahat. Why? Before the enlightenment, before the Arahatship, if they had done the bad thing, after Arahat they can reflect what they had bad thing, what they had done. At that moment, smiling, because of their weak point. The same way, do you remember the Bante Mahamoggallana, when he came down for alms round from the Gijjakuta mountain? All the time he can see the many type of peta, the ghost, around the Rajagaha city. Every day he is smiling. Why? He want to. After he seen the bad karma, he is smiling. who going behind, who is following that Bhante, he can see this when he is smiling, arising the like white color spoke. Then who is going behind, he can see. This Bhante already smiled. Then every time Bhante Mahamoggallana going arms round with Bhante Pindola Bharadwaja, Bhante Lakkana, always following behind. Then ask Bhante, why you smile now? Please don't ask now. Please ask in front of the Buddha. Then every day evening when they met the Lord Buddha, they discussing. Then explain about yes, Lord Buddha, I saw the one of the Peta like this. That's why I smile. This moment arising, this consciousness, rootless, smile consciousness. Okay? Anything? Okay, now the beautiful consciousness. There are 24 types of beautiful consciousness. This is because the sense sphere Kama Sobana, sense sphere beautiful consciousness. What are the 24? Those are consciousness, we can make 3 categories: wholesome, resultant and functional. Wholesome always arising for us, example, for us. Resultant also arising who reborn in the human world, Deva world. And functional also arising only for Buddha and silent Buddha and Arahat. Now, but the all are consist the same meaning. But we have to apply the different way according to the person. For the ordinary person, for the noble person, for the Arahat, who is destroy the samsara life. Okay, please recite what are the 8 types of wholesome. Yeah, this is a very good and powerful consciousness. If someone can offer dana, but he always think, oh, this one good for the Bhante, this one good for the health, and this is unprompted. Then he think, oh, this is a very good. Then he think about the advantages of the dana, benefit of the dana. This is a knowledgeable. That's knowledge, and he's very happy. You also like this food. Then I want to offer my favorite thing for the Bhante, for the Sangha. Then arise in the first kusala mind. Okay, but someone, that's number 2, the prompted. Someone guide you to offer dana, to do this kusala, to do this kusala. That arise in the prompted mind. But still knowledge, because he understands or what is the meaning of the benefit offering. Okay, please continue. Yes, last 2. Example for the children, for the kids. But they also want to offer, because they want to follow their parents. But they don't understand well what is the meaning of the offering. What is the meaning of the pay respect. But still they can do by themselves. That arising without knowledge, consciousness. Sometimes the parents ask to, okay, dear son, please offer this for the Bhante, offer. Then because of the mother, he can do this kusala. But this kusala, no more wisdom, no more unprompted. Still he happy. This way we have to understand. Okay, another 4.
One consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge unprompted. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge prompted. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity is associated with knowledge unprompted. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity is associated with knowledge unprompted.
Okay, you understand, no?
Okay, I just confirm, the knowledge here, does it refer to worldly kind of knowledge or does it refer to the knowledge of life, karma?
Karma. Because they have the knowledge is via the Sammaditi, no? There are how many, what's the meaning of Sammaditi? There are, first of all, we have the 2 types of Sammaditi. The mundane and super mundane. Okay? Under the mundane right view, there are 4 meaning. Yeah, 4 meaning, can get 4 meaning. The belief, karma and result of the karma. Okay? The number 2, there are 10 types of right view. Do you remember? The atti dinnang, atti ittang, atti hutang. Example, someone believe the offering, believe the pay respect, believe the doing the big ceremony, believe the good and bad karma, and they have the 10 types of right view. This one also including the belief of the karma and result of the karma also can. The number 2, the jhana wisdom, jhana sammaditi. Who can who can practice the jhana, absorb concentration. At that moment, so arising the wisdom. This wisdom is stronger than karma and result of the karma. Number 3, vipassana samadhiti. The understanding the whole world about the life, about the internal, external, the things. Who has vipassana knowledge? This one also samadhiti. According to those are 8 consciousness arising because of the belief karma and result of the karma. This is the main meaning. Now we know the 10 types of meritorious deeds. Dana, Sila, Bhavana, etc. All the time, when you are doing any kind of meritorious things, deeds, arising one of the 8 consciousness all the time. But if you want to get the absorb concentration, before the absorb concentration can arise one of the wisdom mind. Cannot arise the unwisdom mind. Before the first jhana arising the first one, the one conscious accompanied by pleasure associated with knowledge, unprompted or prompted. Before the second jhana, before third jhana, before fourth jhana, same. Before fifth jhana, arising one consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge, prompted or unprompted. Okay, that's why this is a way before the jhana. In the vipassana moment, when you practice, we can see the mentality and materiality, 5 aggregates, 12 bases. Those are impermanent, suffering, non-self. When you are practicing vipassana, at that moment, all the time arising the wisdom mind with upekka. Wisdom mind with upekka. Only before the jhana consciousness and before vipassana consciousness arising the sum of the consciousness, sum of 8 consciousness. But when you offer in dana, practicing sila, doing activity, doing service for the sangha, when you share in the marriage, when you are listening dhamma, all the time can arise one of the 8, can change. This is according to meritorious deeds. That's why the Dhammasangani commentary explaining those are 8 wholesome mind can multiply according to the 10 type of meritorious deeds, become 80 wholesome mind. Become 80. The same way, Dhammasangani, the Lord Buddha in the Dhammasangani, the first Abhidhamma book explaining the some of the wholesome mind, they have the highest degree, higher degree. Some of medium degree, some of minor degree. Example now, you want to offer dana, okay? Sometimes the beginning point, you have very good strong faith. You want to offer dana, then you bring the food. But after when you're offering, not happy. Oh, same food have here. Maybe Bhante don't want to take my food. Bhante never touch my food. It's still on the plate. Then this kusala become weak. It is true? This kusala become minor degree. Sometimes you offer the beginning time and during the offering you are happy. After that, not happy. Become the medium degree. For someone, from start until end, we are happy. Become higher degree. You want to cultivate higher degree wholesome or medium degree wholesome or minor degree wholesome? Higher. If after cultivate the higher degree wholesome, you can get the higher result. The same way, medium result, minor result. That's why those are 8 types of wholesome depending with the karma and result of the karma. It's important thing. Okay. One more thing. If you know the meaning of offering, then you can get the good result. Resultant. The one example. In the commentary, one of Sutta commentary explain that our Lord Buddha want to offer some food for the Bhante Sariputta. Bhante Sariputta also want to offer some food to the Buddha. Then they argue which kind of minds the more benefit, which kind, who can get the strong benefit, who can get a strong benefit. But actually the Lord Buddha has already destroyed the wholesome and unwholesome. Bhante Sariputta also already destroyed the wholesome and unwholesome. No more arising karma, cannot produce a karma, but this is example. Who can get the very strong benefit? No, it is Lord Buddha. Because why? Lord Buddha know more than Sariputta about the offering, meaning of the offering. That's why we also, if someone know the benefit of the offering things, about the flowers, about the food, about material thing, there are different the benefit. According to the one of the Apadana, Pilinda Vacha Apadana, coming from the Apadana Pali. That Apadana explaining the different type of benefit and different type of material thing. If someone can offer the knife for the Sangha, then he can get a very sharp knowledge in future. Yeah. If someone can offer the light, the candles or example, he can get the strong wisdom in future. If someone can offer the fragrant, the smelling, the flowers and the incense stick, then he can get the good life in future, maybe higher than other people's, according to Sila, Samadhi, Panya. We have the different benefit. Then that's why if you know the meaning of your what you are doing, then you can get the strong result. But the important thing, not the someone think, oh, I offer the many type of material. I spend a lot of elaborate requisite to copy this one. But don't think I can get the good result. Because why? It's the mind important, not the material. The material only one cup. He has strong faith, strong the know the meaning. Then he can get a strong benefit. But someone offer the many type of cup. Okay, many type of cup. He want to offer. But he doesn't know the meaning. But he spend a lot of money. But he cannot get the result, good result. Because according to the result arises, not according to the property, according to the mind. Okay? That's why those are 8 types of wholesome. It's more important to us to cultivate the good thing and to destroy our samsara life, to reach the Nibbana. Okay? Then the same way, 8 type of resultant and 8 type of function also we have to understand. The next one. Yeah, fine material sphere consciousness, Rupavachara mind. There are 15. Those are 15 consciousness. We can make 3 groups: wholesome, resultant, and functional. Okay. So actually, this is what we call jhana consciousness, absorb consciousness. This is the absorb concentration. Okay. What are the 5? You can read. Yes. Who has experience about the jhana, then they can understand very clearly. Without experience of your meditation, difficult to understand. Only just word. Only the sentence. What is the meaning of vitakka? The applied thought. What's the meaning vichara? Sustained thought. What's the meaning piti? Joy. What's the meaning happiness? Somanas. Sukha. What's the meaning one pointness? Ekagata. Then according to the meditation object, if someone want to develop anapana method, okay, the mindfulness of breathing method, when he see the in breath and out breath clearly, then slowly going to concentrate his mind, become after that when he see the very calm and very peaceful breath, then after arises the light. Then this light we call patibhaga nimitta. Then when he going to stay with the nimitta, then your mind become very calm, free from hindrance. Then arising the first jhana consciousness. The same way, second, third, fourth, fifth. If those are jhana also, we can make the 3 groups according to the qualities. The higher degree, medium and minor. Because some meditators, they can easily attain, he can very easily get the jhana, but they cannot maintain, cannot stay longer with the jhana. Someone can stay longer, then those are people's, the experience become the higher degree. This way we have to understand. I no need to explain. Before I already explained the meditation object one by one also. Okay, maybe you can get the note, the past notes. The next one, arupavachara vipaka. The rupavachara vipaka function. Those are same. Vipaka is arising in the Brahma world. Who want to become Brahma? Want to become Brahma? All Brahma's birth link in mind moment, it's called resultant of fine material consciousness. The functional is for only for Buddha, for the Pacceka Buddha, for the Arahat. Okay. Now immaterial sphere consciousness. There are 12 types of immaterial sphere consciousness. What are the 12? 4 types of wholesome, 4 types of resultant, and 4 types of functional. Okay, please recite. What are the 4 types of wholesome immaterial consciousness?
Wholesome consciousness pertaining to the base of boundless space. Wholesome consciousness pertaining to the base of boundless consciousness. Wholesome consciousness pertaining to the base of nothingness. Wholesome consciousness pertaining to the base of neither perception nor non-perception.
Yeah, boundless and boundless space and boundless consciousness, base nothingness and neither perception nor non-perception. Who has the experience the fourth jhana according to the kasina object? There are how many kasina objects? 10, except akasa kasina, except the space kasina. There are 9 types of kasina. Who has experienced fourth jhana or fifth jhana according to the kasina object, one of the 9 kasina object? Then he can practice the arupa jhana, the immaterial sphere consciousness. He can practice. I already explained before. No need to explain. Okay, wholesome, the resultant functional. Yeah. But anyway, next one is important, the supermundane consciousness. There are 8 types of or 40 types of supermundane consciousness. First, what are the 8? There are 4 types of wholesome and 4 types of resultant. They become magga phala, path and fruition knowledge. Path knowledge and fruition knowledge. Sotapatti magga chitta, path consciousness of stream entry. Please recite. Okay. What is the meaning Sotapatti? Yeah, stream entry. What is the meaning stream entry? Stream is water stream, no? Who enter the water stream? Stream entry. Actually, stream means the eightfold path. Eightfold path. Who enter the eightfold, supermundane eightfold path? It's we call Sotapatti. Who is, okay? the Sotapatti, who all the time the arising eightfold path together in the supermundane consciousness. Sakadagami. Sakadagami means after Sakadagami, if he don't want to become Arahat in this life, he can reborn one life and he can come back again the same place. Example, now someone became the Sakadagami in the human world. After that, he reborn in the Deva world. He spent the whole lifespan in the Deva world. Again, he can come back to the human world. Then he got Arahatship. Like this is a Sakadagami meaning. He can come back one time his own place where he get the Sakadagami. Anagami is non-returner. He never ever come to the sensual plane, the human world and Deva world. He never come back. Who after Anagami, definitely he can get Arahatship, or if he don't want to get Arahatship, he reborn in the end of the last 5 Brahma world. Last 5 Brahma world. There are 16 Brahma world. Okay, there are 16. Last 5 only for Anagami, non-returners. Last 5 only for Anagami. Arahat means no more life. Destroy all defilements. The another way, the Sotapatti Magga moment can cut off the 3 types of fetters, sanyojana. And the same moment can cut off 5 types of unwholesome mind. What are the 3 types of fetters? Fetters means sanyojana, sakkai ditti, wrong view with itself, vichikicha, doubt, silabbata paramasa, also the similar to the wrong view. Then the wrong view and doubt totally cut off, can destroy the Sotapatti Magga moment. The same way, first, then there are 4 types of Lobha mind. Some Lobha mind arising with wrong view. Those are 4 Lobha mind, and one of the Moha mind, we call the doubtful mind. Those are 5 consciousness also destroying in the Sotapatti moment, Magga moment. The Anagami moment can cut off the 2 dosa mind and totally can cut off sensual thing, karma, sensual thing. After he never ever enjoy his 5 senses, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, after became Anagami. Arahatship mode, he can cut off all the defilements. This is Magga. The Magga can arise only one moment. Only one moment. Immediately immediately can get the result. The example, in the Sotapatti, the Magga process, explaining the Bhavanga moment, vibrating of Bhavanga and arrest of the Bhavanga, and the mind or adverting consciousness. After that arising few wholesome mind. Example, the the some of the wisdomful mind, then arising the Gotrabhu. Yeah, Gotrabhu, the lineage, the change the lineage, change the lineage, because he want to be the Arahat. He want to be the Arahat. But actually the Gotrabhu arises only in the Sotapatti process. After there is Vodana, pure mind. Then arising Arahata Magga moment. And after the Magga moment, immediately arising Phala moment, frozen mind. That's why in the Ratana Sutta also explaining Anantarika Samadhi. Anantarika Samadhi means the example now we are doing the kusala, no? In our daily life. But immediately we can't see the result. You can see result? We can't see. But in the supramundane world, the plane, after arise the wholesome, immediately we can see the result. This is we call Anantarika Samadhi. This is special concentration, special moment. Then the after Sotapatti Magga moment, rising Sotapatti Phala moment, Sotapatti Phala Chitta, frozen, the functional, frozen consciousness of stream entry, etc. Okay, please recite the 4 types of resultant consciousness. Yeah. Okay, one more thing. Those are 8 types of supermundane consciousness. How become 40? Without supermundane jhana, cannot appear any path or frozen consciousness. All the time arising the jhana. Now do you remember jhana factors? First jhana has the 5 jhana factors. Second jhana has the 4. Third one 3. Fourth one 2, means sukha ekagata. Fifth one upekha ekagata, also 2. Now this means Sotapatti Magga moment can appear with first jhana, can appear with second jhana, can appear with third jhana, can appear with fourth jhana and fifth jhana. Then this way, how many Sotapatti Magga mind become? 5. Sotapatti Magga not arising alone, can arise always with the supermundane jhana. First, second, third, fourth, and or fifth become 5. The same way, Sakadagama is a 5, Anagama is a 5, Arhata also 5. Become 20 type of supermundane wholesome. The same way, 20 type of supermundane resultant. Now you remember? Now all are conscious. How many all consciousness there are? 89. The brief is the long way 121. Okay, I have one question. Those are consciousness. We already they make the group according to the plane. According to the action or according to the nature of the mind. According to the nature of the mind. How we divide it? Wholesome, unwholesome, functional and resultant. How many wholesome mind? In the total among the 89, how many wholesome. How many? Now you have to, your mind try to go back to your past lesson. But don't have in the notes. Okay. There are 21 type of wholesome. How many wholesome? There are 21. 8 type of sensual sphere consciousness. 5 type of fine material sphere consciousness. 4 type of immaterial consciousness. There are 4 type of supermundane consciousness. Now total how many? 21. How many unwholesome? There are 12. How many resultant consciousness? There are 36. There are 36. What are 36? 7 type of unwholesome resultant, rootless unwholesome resultant consciousness. 8 type of rootless wholesome resultant. 8 type of beautiful resultant. There are 5 type of fine material resultant. There are 4 type of immaterial resultant. There are 4 type of supermundane resultant. The total, there are 36. How many functional? There are 20. There are functional, there are 20. There are 20. 3 type of rootless functional consciousness. There are 8 type of the sense sphere, resultant consciousness. There are 5 type of fine material functional. There are 4 type of immaterial. How many lokuttara? How many supermundane? No more, because the magga and phala cannot become functional. Okay. Now you know the meaning of the 89 type of consciousness. First time I told you there are 2 type of body. We have 2 type of body. What are the 2? Material body and mental body. But material body we are not going to study this time. But we are still going to study, we are studying mental body. There are 2 types of mental body. What are the 2? Chitta and Cetasika. Always Chitta arising with Cetasika. Without Cetasika cannot appear Chitta. The same way, Cetasika is arising with the Chitta. Without Chitta cannot arise Cetasika. This Chitta and Cetasika always working together, always living together. Now the next time, tomorrow, I am going to teach about the Cetasika, mental factors. But according to that lessons, some part quite deep. Deep means we have to count how many mental factors arise with each mind. Okay, and the same way, some of mental factors associate how many consciousness. Except the one of the mental factors arising, how many consciousness can arise, can associate. This way We have to understand. But anyway, there are 52 mental factors. 52 mental factors. May I try to teach slowly by slowly in my best, because I some parts quite deep, and may I try to explain with the smoothly. Okay. So, okay. May you be healthy. May you be successful. Your Dhamma knowledge and practice Samatha and Vipassana meditation, and may you be well and happy all the time. May you be attain Nibbana soon.